This is question number 5 from the paper review for Canvas test number 3. The directions for number 5 say, two sides and an angle are given. Determine whether the given information results in one triangle, two triangles, or no triangle at all. Solve any triangle that results. Okay, so number 5, it's given that A equals 7, B equals 9, and B equals 49 degrees. So I'm just going to draw this out, and it might not be to scale, but I just want to kind of get a picture of what's going on here. All right, so I'm going to call this angle A, B, and C. So therefore, this has to be side A, this has to be side B, and this has to be side C. Angle B is 49 degrees, so I'm going to go ahead and put that in there. Side A is 7, and side B is 9. So I have a case where I have side angle. That's the given value. So therefore, that's called the ambiguous case. Because I don't know if I have one triangle, no triangle, or two triangles. I am going to use law of sines to solve this. If you don't want to, you have to find the height, and the formula is in the book or on my math lab if you want to do that. But I am going to use law of sines. So remember, law of sines is sine of angle A over A equals sine of angle B over B equals sine of angle C over C. So I'm going to set this up. If I look at what I'm given, I have sine of angle B over B because I have both angle B and I have side B given to me. I'm going to go ahead after angle A. And I have to go after angle A because the only other thing I know on that triangle is side A. Okay? All right, so let's do angle A. So sine of angle B, which is 49 degrees, so sine of 49 over side B, which is 9, equals sine of angle A, which I don't know, over side A, which I do know, which is 7. So 7 times sine of 49 degrees equals 9 times sine of A. So 7 times sine of 49 degrees over 9 equals sine of A. To get A by itself, I have to take the inverse sine. So inverse sine of 7 times sine of 49 degrees over 9 equals angle A. All right, so let's see what happens when I put this carefully into my calculator. So I have to use the inverse sine button. I'm going to use parentheses to that numerator. So 7 times sine of 49 degrees and the parentheses divided by 9. And then I'm going to cap that off. Okay? So when I do that, I get angle A is 35.9 degrees. And I just rounded it to the 10th place. Okay. Now, at this point, I know I have at least one triangle. I have to do further exploration to see if I have a second triangle. So I'm going to call this A prime. And because I'm not sure if that angle A either kicks in or kicks out, I have to find 180 minus angle A to be able to do that. Okay, because remember 180 makes that straight angle. Okay, so 180 minus angle A, which I just found to be 35.9 degrees equals. Okay, so alternate angle A is 144.1 degrees. Now I have to see, does this work with the given information? So remember, I have angle B. So angle B was given initially as 49 degrees. So if I add angle A prime plus the given angle B, I get 144.1 plus 49 degrees. Now when I add those together, I got 193.1 degrees, which doesn't work. And the reason why it doesn't work is because remember the interior angles of a triangle have to sum to 180. So I know right now that I do not have a second triangle. Okay? All right, so now that I'm done with the further exploration, I have angle A. I can accept that one, no problems. So I found angle A. I now have to find angle C. To find angle C, I'm going to take 180 minus angle A minus angle B. So 180 minus A, which I found to be 35.9, minus given angle B, which was 49 degrees. Okay? So let's subtract that. 180 minus 35.9 minus 49. I get 95.1 degrees. Okay, so now I have angle C, I have angle A, and I have angle B. All I'm left to do is find side C. So side C, I'm going to use law of sines, and I'm going to use sine of angle B over B equals sine of angle C over C to do this. So remember, angle B was 49 degrees, and side B from the very start was given as 9, and it equals sine of angle C, which is, I should have put that in, 95.1, all over side C. So this becomes C times sine of 49 degrees equals 9 times sine of 95.1. Getting C by itself, I'm going to take 9 times sine of 95.1 degrees divided by sine of 49 degrees. Okay, so I'm going to use parentheses in the numerator, 9 times sine of 95.1. And I'm going to divide that by sine of 49 degrees. And when I do that, I get 11.9 for side C. And now I'm done with that entire triangle. Okay, so thank you for watching number 5. I'm going to make the next video start at question number 6.